Hi, it's me, receding hairline, and I masturbate a lot. Okay, the men in the audience will relate to this. The women, or 0.2% of you. Lonely. You know what? Video's convenient because both me and YouTube analytics can go fuck ourselves. So I don't know if it's only me that experiences this. I asked my dad, and he had no idea what the fuck I was talking about, which isn't unusual, but I don't consider my dad the yardstick by which all men and their penile-related issues are measured. You didn't hear that? Okay. So I'm talking about a moment, a brief, humiliating moment after you're finished greasing your God-given pogo stick where horniness dissipates too quickly for rationale and logic to climb out of the closet that the horny version of yourself, stuffed it into. And so you have that period where you realise, among other thoughts, like, wow, I'm gonna die alone, and, well, I'd better go pick meat up from the bank, when you're like, that is 5 minutes that I've spent, 15 minutes that I've spent titillating my own proud little todger, right? And it's during that uninvited sense of clarity that this idea sauntered into my brain, right? I was like, hey man, wanna get banned off YouTube? Yep. Of course, another reason I'm doing this video is that I'm a very overly logical, high-functioning autistic, right? So, when I look at porn, I'm thinking, wow, this is objectively terrible. The lighting is bad, the set is unconvincing, the acting is atrocious, and I can hear the cameraman breathing. Okay, the eye contact was not necessary. So I said, by God, I'm gonna make mass sperm genocide profitable for someone. I want that time to be productive. You wanna chuck the box of turkey and be productive, you say? Yeah. Well, now you can. With no dignity. Wow, I'll take 2. So this first clip here is from a time I was watching some really weird porn. I can't remember exact details, but I do remember it involves several manly men. I'm about to play my not very musical banjo when I scrolled down to the comments, only to find Preston Garvey there telling me that when I was done fapping, another settlement needed my help, and I kid you not, I laughed for 10 days. And the tragic irony here being that, warm spunky jizz is another way to say Bethesda. What you are about to see is one of the most exceptional pieces of visual media that I've ever been privy to in my 22 years on this earth. I'm actually 23, but there was a year in secondary school where I got a haircut and I was out of this world. Now, I'll try and set the scene for you. Try and imagine. Don't. Play at night. I'm in bed, snuggled up with a hot water bottle, watching some low-budget porn. And then I see this scene happen before my eyes. Now, after watching it, you may be as confused and unhorny as I was. I mean, I'm not kidding you when I say it has the same morbid appeal as driving slowly past a car wreck. So it starts off with 2 superheroes investigating a house. This house being in a neighbourhood with some of the most insufferable bird ambient sound effects ever imported into Windows Movie Maker. So they get inside the house, and Christina Carter here turns to her friend and says, "Alright, R-rated Daphne, let's split up and search for cock." And Christina's boobs, followed by Christina, lead the way. Then suddenly they hear a noise behind a door. And they go to open it, and there's nothing there. And they pause. But then suddenly, fat acceptant Shaggy comes out of nowhere like, "Would you fuck me for a Scooby snack?" And he grabs hold of her bosom. But don't worry, cause Supergirl's here. She can help. Oh, no, she fucked off. Christina manages to pry Shaggy's bloody grandpa arms off her assets and runs to find new friends. Oriented Daphne runs to the door and tries to open it, but can't, which makes sense because she's not used to turning knobs. They then run off again, maintaining complete control and composure as you'd expect from superheroes. Then our headstrong protagonists are cornered as Shaggy enters the room. Side note, I genuinely believe that this woman is both disgusted and terrified by the situation that she's in. So, what do our superheroines do? They grab him and stuff him in a closet. Side note, that looked like it really hurt to me. Like, I'm watching it on my iPad here. I'm genuinely concerned for this guy's hand. Like, did they stop the take and check on that? Because this is how it looked to me. I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna... Ow! Fucking bitch! Now they both attempt to leave, but Christina is halted at the top of the stairs by a mysterious force, probably the paycheck, and is dragged dramatically back into the room, politely shutting the door as she is. How gripping. And the same fate awaits Daphne. Fucking birds! Then Christina, while stuck in the room, starts hearing the voices of the people watching this video in her head. I'm gonna subscribe. Wow, this video deserves a like. Steve's so sexy. Forehead. She hears a noise at the door. She approaches it, opens it, and gets hit by no VFX budget and poor sound design, and she falls to her knees. And then, for some reason best known to the director's penis, a dildo on a stick comes out of nowhere, and she, uses one of the skills on her CV. I can confirm she does actually have the skill. That's not like people who put horse riding on their CV and then can't ride a horse. Anyway, she sucks too much dick and fucking dies. Meanwhile, Daphne gets attacked by the ghost of challenging wanks, which bends her over a counter and wham bam, thank you ma'am. Then it's revealed that Christina has been turned into evil Christina. Oh no! They massage Daphne's forearms and she fucking dies. Then Christina's like, whoa, hold up bitch, I'm super whatever, and she sends 30,000 amps through Shaggy's heart. Shaggy responds to this by fucking dying. So Christina goes to help, no, she fucking dies. Again. Then Freddy Krueger, who I'm 90% sure they didn't purchase the character rights for, turns up and molests their bodies. Which tragically makes him the most true to character out of all of them. Daphne wakes up and sees Christina. Now, unfortunately, I have to blur almost all of the old Christina here because, well, she appears to be covered in Bethesda. She's insisting that she's free of her evil self and they should cease their unrepentant thirst for cock and get out of there. Daphne seems on board, but her top is still scoping the situation out. Then they hear a voice.
Please help me. Fuck this shit, I'm out of here.
Oh my god, is she actually gonna turn it? They decide most heroically to go and find the source of the voice to help.
Mommy.
Oddly enough, this is about the only situation in which a disembodied voice yelling mummy is far less terrifying than it yelling daddy. Upon finding the source of the voice to be a random creepy doll, they oblige its requests to come closer. Genius! And as Christina reaches out a hand for it, bang! Fat acceptance Shaggy again. And just as I was thinking Christina might jump in to help, someone Kirby's the doll right at her and she face-facts it, because of course that's what happens. Daphne breaks free and then Christina says, "Hey Daphne, be very careful with this very high quality animatronic," and fastballs it right at her chin. Okay, Daphne, it's inanimate. It is inanimate. Put it down. Put it down. Where are you going? And Christina could help, but baha! Surprise boob exam. Now, ladies, if this happened to you, would you A, knee him in the balls, B, headbutt him, C, taekwondo his ass, E. pepper spray him, or F. grab a hold of his hands and flail about aimlessly. If you picked F, call me. I'm very lonely. Meanwhile, in the bathroom, Daphne's like, I can't believe they gave Fred full custody. I'll show them. Just some supplementary information. My penis has never been this flaccid. She removes the baby from the toilet. Oh, by the way, its head exploded. For some reason. And so she decides to look in the mirror and wash her face. Despite the fact that somewhere in this house, Christina is being violated by a beloved children's cartoon character. Speaking of which, Christina once again zaps Shaggy with all the power that Adobe After Effects can muster. Tell you what, let's have some VFX artists react to this.
The blue glow from the lightning, the camera would never capture it like that.
Thanks, lads. And hey, it works! Hey! But, oh no, something's wrong with Daphne.
Miss Patriot?
So Christina awakens tied up, kinky. And I know I probably blurred most of it, so if you want an idea of how she's tied, just imagine Blessed 1 and Blessed 2 have both independently come up with the idea, hey, maybe I can squeeze my way out through this gap in the ropes, and both of them have conveniently got stuck halfway through. No time to dwell on that though, as the villain is finally revealed, and to be frank, he looks like Jim Carrey's incestuous offspring.
Alrighty then.
Suddenly, Christina manages to shoot a bolt of lightning at her friend, and she fucking dies. No, she snaps out of her trance and... oh damn! Oh my gosh, she's gonna take down the super zombie Shaggy! He's very powerful! Okay, why didn't you just do that? So now she can save her friend. No, she gets mind yanked and then merged with the Hulk starts beating her up. What do you not like when it's angry, Bats? It's okay though, because he hasn't discovered her one weakness. Oh no, vagina punches, her only weakness. So I do wonder why they didn't have Superman in this movie. I guess it's because she can have multiple orgasms and Clark Kent. Okay, I'm proud of that one. Oh no, will Supergirl die? Yes. I'm unborn. But not yet, Christina with the save!
I'm tired of this shit.
Kill him! Go on, girl, kill him! End this! Make it all for I'm just gonna fast forward through this. Okay, good, now kill him this time. Okay, please actually kill him. Oh my god, that was amazing. So merged low-budget Hulk steps forward, and while I would explain to you what he does, I've watched it 5 times and I don't have a fucking clue. Seriously, how much do you have to pay people to do this? Because it wasn't enough. So the hunky man grabs Daphne, breaks her back, and she fucking dies. Then he gets electrocuted and fucking dies. I killed myself and fucking died. Christina walks outside with her limp body, causing Mrs. Peterson, who was looking out the window at the time, to go, oh, I remember when I had an ass like that. And then she had a heart attack and fucking died. And then it ends. Just no credits or anything, just... and, you know, I'm left there and thinking all the life choices that led me to watch it in the first place. Yeah. So when people said branch out, try new content, 90% sure this is not what I meant. However, if you did like it, find it enjoyable, leave a like and a comment telling me so. And, check out some other stuff as well. There's playlists linked here. Have a wonderful day.